1. London, Great Britain. London is an incredible city which is fabulous host to tourists. Immersed in history, this big city is brimming with culture and art. It's one of the London's most iconic in the day and the night. It's something you should feel. It's so famous that people usually refer to it as the London Bridge. The view from the Shard is a tourist attraction based in London's tallest building. The Shard, the attraction, offers visitors views from the skyscrapers with two viewing platforms inside the building. The London Eye. Visitors can now have a bird's eye view of London's skyline and see all its magnificent landmarks in one sitting. Approximately 3.5 million people visit the London Eye each year, which means it has more annual visitors than Stonehenge, the Taj Mahal, and the Great Pyramids of Giza. Regent Street, very close to Piccadilly Circus, is the biggest shopping street in London. It's curved, it's huge, with the best brands and with London's own style. Number 2. Amsterdam, Netherlands. Amsterdam is the capital of Netherlands. It has something to do for everyone, and it's one of the most open-minded countries after Canada. Herbs is actually not legal in Netherlands. It's not really allowed, but nothing will happen to you if you choose to go to a coffee shop and smoke it or take some home for personal pleasure. Rijksmuseum. Rijksmuseum is one of the artistic highlights of Europe. It was built to show the art of Dutch Golden Age. The Dutch people worked hard, they were brilliant traders, and they were wealthy and had plenty of money to match the echoes. Red Light District. A word of warning. Don't take pictures of the girls in the window, or one of them may grab your camera and throw it to the canal. And it's the world's first red light district, one of the many places you can feel safe and even get a chance to talk to a real working doll. Leave the red light district for a lower pace of life. I am Amsterdam sign. It's like a playground. This place is so vibrant with tourists and students. A place like this must be on your bucket list. It's so amazing in there. Number 3. Prague, Czech Republic. 30 years ago, Prague was a mystery to travelers in Europe. Now, however, it's one of the most popular destinations on the continent, drawing about 4 million visitors each year. Dancing House. This remarkable structure contains both dynamic and stable elements and resembles a female dancers swaying in the arms of her male partner located on the bank of the river. Dancing House is a private office building except for a restaurant on the 7th floor, and it's open for public. Charles Bridge. Charles Bridge definitely belongs among the top 5 most amazing ones. Not only is this medieval building one of the most famous bridges in the world, but it's also inseparably connected to the most glamorous era of Prague. And last but not least, it just might be the most beautiful bridge in Europe. Old Town Square, located near Charles Bridge. Czech's long history is exemplified in its architectural styles and superb buildings around the square. 4. Paris, France. The French capital is one that has been drawing visitors for centuries, from its wonderful historic monuments to its exceptional cuisine, and enjoy the romance of the city. Eiffel Tower. The most important thing to do while in Paris is obviously to see the Eiffel Tower, the greatest landmarks of the City of Lights. Some say the best time to visit the Eiffel Tower is at night when you can appreciate a calmer atmosphere as well as the incredible illuminations. After sunset, Eiffel Tower sparkles with thousands of lights that is opal till midnight. Arc de Triomphe. There is no doubt that everyone visiting Paris for a vacation is going to get a great shot in front of the world's most famous arc for Instagram. I would really advise you to climb to the top of the monument, where you will have a wonderful view on the 12 different avenues that make a star all around the arc. Louvre Museum. It's one of the most expensive art galleries in the world for its breadth of subjects. The Louvre House is a collection of artwork that spans from the ancient civilizations from the 6th century BC to the 19th century. If you're a photo person, you're gonna love this place. Number 5. Rome, Italy. There is something about spending holidays in Rome that's rather niggling. It really can be a love or hate affair. The tourist crowds are overwhelming, the humidity can be flustering, and the pace of the city can leave you breathless. Colosseum. The Colosseum is an oval-shaped amphitheater in the center of Rome and is the largest amphitheater ever built, making it one of the greatest wonders of the world. There are 80 entrances to the Colosseum. This Roman amphitheater really huge, but even when you are in there among all the tourist crowds, it's hard to understand the vast size of it all. Trevi Fountain. You will not find any other place in the world that celebrates the ever-mutating and incredible power of water like Rome. The Trevi Fountain is a fantastic work of art that is much more than a mere sculpture. You can already hear its presence from the nearby streets. Indeed, as you get near, the sound of its gushing waters grows constantly more intense, reaching a crescendo in a square, where you will find the most breathtaking sight. Ponte Vittorio Emanuele Bridge. It's a great-looking bridge from the side views, but very busy with traffic standing on it. There are some impressive statues and sculptures along it, some great views of Castle too. Number 6. Barcelona, Spain. Barcelona was not technically capital of city of Spain, but it kinda asks for itself. Amazing street lights, amazing buildings, the history and sights. Park Güell. Park Güell is a public park full of gardens and architectic elements located in a Carmel Hill. The park was built between 1910 and 1914 and officially opened as a public park 12 years later. Part of the park is free. La Sagrada Familia. It's a large unfinished Roman Catholic church and it's planned to be finished by 2020. Be prepared to wait in a long line outside Sagrada Familia. If you wanted to see the inside, you can skip the line by getting the tickets. La Boquera Market. La Boquera Market is a large public market in the old city district of Barcelona, one of the city's main landmarks with the entrance from La Rambla Boquera is mainly known for its fresh fruits and fruity juices and other authentic treats from the market. Number 7. Vienna, Austria. Vienna is Austria's capital and has a strong architecture and intellectual legacy. St. Stephen's Cathedral. Entrance to this beautiful cathedral is free, but a tour or access to its towers and a stunning view of Vienna will cost you a small fee. Schönbrunn Palace. It's a famous palace in Vienna with a park surrounding it. The Palm House is a large greenhouse located on its territory. Something that's absolutely unique about it is the cast iron structure that's absolutely beautiful from both the inside and the outside. You can enjoy the park for free. Entrance to the Palm House is €6 for adults. Semmering. It's the best-known alpine resort in eastern Austria, one of the first railways to pass through high alpine mountains. The spectacular landscape and the monumental building were declared UNESCO World Heritage. Number 8. Dublin, Ireland. They say you must be riding high on the luck of the Irish to find yourself in the historic city of Dublin, the capital of one of the most charming island nations in Norwegian Sea. Irish Museum of Modern Art, exhibiting the best from different areas, also known as the world's leading institution for a collection of modern arts. The museum hosts plenty of programs and exhibition artists. Trinity College Library, one of the world's largest libraries. Ireland's most popular university is also known for its renowned alumni like Oscar Wilde and Katie McGrath. Trinity College is more popular for its remarkable library, a place where bibliophiles find their ultimate retreat. Grafton Street. For shopping and spending an eventful day in Dublin. If you're still confused about what to do with your free day, the Grafton Street is a perfect filler between the lazy moments. Lots of pubs, this place has got a street performance and Disney store. Number 9. Santorini, Greece. Santorini is the most romantic place on earth, the most incredible place to share this experience. Overlooking the rock, you have the best hike right in front of you, the most stunning sunset view, and the service and quality of this glorious hotel will tie it all together is one of the most beautiful experiences. Red Beach. Red Beach is without a doubt worth a visit, considering that's a rare sight, probably unique in the whole world where red is a dominant color. It's enclosed by steep red hills that create a captivating wild scenery. Fira Island. The island's main town is Fira, and if you visit Santorini, you're guaranteed to pass through. It's where cruise ship tenders land and where the majority of hotels, nightlife, and shoppings are. The town is perched on the top of 260-meter high cliff overlooking the blue waters of Aegean. The views are so spectacular you could probably spend your day sitting on a terrace soaking them up. The Blue Dome. Set against the shimmering azure of a glittering Aegean Sea. The most photographed Santorini Blue Domes churches are located in Oia and are the churches of the Saints Spiridon and the Church of the Resurrection. Both are built in the edge of the cliffs right next to one another. Number 10. Budapest, Hungary. Budapest is the capital of Hungary and has something for everyone to love. Tourists go to Budapest to experience its dramatic history and its nightlife that's unlike anywhere in Europe. Matthias Church. We've had a number of trips to Budapest, and Matthias Church is somewhere we never tired of. As an amateur photographer who loves shooting architecture, this church just has it all. We visited many churches around the world. This is one as pretty as a lot of them. What catches my eye is their unique, colorful looking roof as well. The church from the outside is amazing, but you should visit and admire it from the inside as well. The Chain Bridge. The best views of the bridge are from the river Danube. The photos you take from side don't really show much detail. It looks better in photos than it does when you go there and see the Budapest, especially at night. Székálmán. Székálmán is one of those places everyone passes through, but doesn't spend any time in. Actually, a triangle, it's one of the hubs of an excellent Budapest transport system and a number of tram, trolleybus, metro, and bus stops.